welcome to the show. For all the newbies, welcome. For all the oldies with old balls, welcome. Guess what? I got a guest with me today in the new house, the non-Birchwood house guest, the man who started it all with this guy. And we'll say hi to the man. Well, hello, Ron.
Hi, guys.
Mr. Ron.
I gotta save my game.
Ron's got to do the game save. It's essential. It's an essential part of things. All right. Okay. You know me.
All right, you have my undivided attention.
Undivided attention. Okay. Oh, man. So, it's been a really long time since I've had anybody on the show. I have moved. Everybody has changed jobs and changed things and what they're doing and what's going on, including myself. I am no different. And I am, in fact, loving my job. And what's weird is I've worked there for about 3 weeks, and I've only really learned something in like the last 3 days I was there. So, and that's on my own, just like going out there like, hey, what's this? Hey, I'm going to do this. Hey, I tested myself doing this. I actually learned a bunch of shit. And then I got stuck outside without no warning, no sunscreen, and I am so burnt the fuck up. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that happened to me the other week. I think it was like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a combination. Like I'll go places. I go to different places for my new job.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working the Strongsville rib cook-off a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, the weather report said 65 degrees outside. So my dumbass thought 65 degrees, I don't need sunscreen.
No.
I definitely needed sunscreen.
No, bro.
It was horrible. It was windy as all get out.
It's all what?
It's all get out. I don't know. That's something my dad says. I got a bunch of my dad's phrases. I say, I don't know. They'll come up. Just, I'll raise my hand if I say another dadism.
But wait, say it again. What was it?
It's windy as all get out.
It's all get out.
Yeah.
Right.
Something my dad says frequently.
It's all get out. That's neat. I've never ever heard that. It's all get out. Ah, piss. Well, I'm glad you could join me. I don't even know what today is. What is it, Saturday?
It's in between Friday and it's Saturday and Sunday in between. It's like Sunday, I guess.
I guess it is Sunday.
Yeah.
Starting the show a little late. I don't even know when we started it, but whatever.
Who knows? We'll call it 1:30-ish.
Yeah. Oh wait, I could tell on the time around here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just okay. So doing this whole moving thing, and before I even moved, I got sick as shit, missed a lot of work, blah blah blah. Finally starting to catch up. But my schedule is actually gonna change again. They just 3 days ago gave me this thing like, which one of these is the best for you? Rate them in order as you like them to as you hate them. So I think my shit's about to change just as I'm getting used to this bullshit. I think I was going somewhere else with this conversation, but I forgot.
My schedule's hectic. Like I usually work from 9 until 3-ish. So it's not a very long shift.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always like at least a half hour or more from where I live, so I have to get up super early. So that's why I haven't been able to make it the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Because waking, I can't. I'm not a morning person at all.
We have to be to work at 10:45 tomorrow. But whatever. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I gotta be in at 10 tomorrow, so
Alright. So we're both in the same boat.
I gotta drive to Norton, which isn't too bad. It's just like 35 minutes,
Alright.
but like it can be a real pain.
Oh, I remember us going with all this. Okay, so moving, not having flow, trying to spend money wisely. Well, I've been smoking. I was smoking my reclaimed stuff or whatever. Just the leftovers. Almost like scraping your glass piece. With dabs and oil, it's very recyclable. So after you smoke through a bong, as long as all you're smoking is dabs or whatever, for your medicine. Um, I'm a medical marijuana patient, so I have experience with all this. So, like, as you're smoking these dabs, it coats your piece. Well, when you're done with it, you pour your water out of your water bong. That's what you got or whatever, and you heat up the piece slowly. Pull that oil out where you can reuse it or save it. At that point, it's activated. Shoot, you could even just like rub it on your hands, and it's just activated. Once it hits that dab nail, you can eat it, whatever. So I just saved it, and I had a lot going on, whatever. And then with all this bullshit that happened, I couldn't spend money on anything like that. So it's like I just went back to all this reclaim I saved, and it was rough. It was hard to deal with, but you gotta do what you gotta do in these times. But finally, I was able to get out and go to a dispensary and get something, and it was well, you're seeing it now.
That's another reason I haven't been able to come, because I haven't been able to trust myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not allowed to smoke at this point in time.
Yeah.
And so and I'd been sober since January of last year, but then I kind of
It's good.
I had like at Brian and what's her name? Gosh.
Emily?
Yeah. I'm been so bad with names tonight.
It's all good.
But yeah, at Brian and Emily's wedding, it was like, okay, I'm at a wedding. So,
special occasion.
Yeah, it was like that. So that's the last time I did anything at all.
Understandable.
And then like these last couple of weeks have just been hectic because my boss, like, well, my boss's boss, like, he was rude to my mom. So it was like, well, I don't want to work for this guy anymore. And then so my boss quit, the person that hired me, and she was super cool and really chill and never really came down on me at all about anything.
Right.
And so now they're like pressuring me like to get better numbers at work, and it's like, first of all, I don't want to work for this dude anymore. And second of all, your numbers are ridiculous and arbitrary because it's not even based on these numbers. It's based on these other numbers. It's like back in the 90s in baseball when we were all like, oh yeah, he's got this ERA and these innings pitched, but it was like, it's not about those fucking numbers. It was about the numbers. It's about pitch count now and all of that stuff. And we got different stuff going on. So these
brown cow.
Yeah, brown cow. They just, you have to, what I'm doing is I'm getting people to give me their information to get in-home estimates. And so if I do like 2 legitimate, like, not sales, but setups, and then they buy from the company, it's the same thing if somebody does 12 and 2 out of his 12 buy from the company.
Okay.
Like, the difference is 100% of the people I've presented to you have bought, and freaking 8% of the people that he presented to you have bought. So he's wasted your time 92% of the time. And I haven't wasted anybody's time. So it's just so stressful. And I got this guy, he's like constantly like, oh, we'll get you in and I'll call you. And he's like calling me direct, and he's like in upper management. And then they all brag about how great they are at doing this job. And it's like, I've never seen any of you do this well. Every time you're like, I did 50 at this one show. And then I work a show with them and they do 2. And then they're like, well, it was just a bad day. And then they come back to me when I get 2 and they're like, how dare you get 2? It's like, I literally just worked with you 3 days ago and you did the exact same thing. So I've been basically, long story long, I just have wanted to smoke for the past 3 weeks now. Mm-hmm. And so I've not really trusted myself to come around you guys.
I'm good, bro. I won't do anything.
I know you guys wouldn't like pressure me, but I'm
not
the brightest crane in the box. So I'll just like, I could do it. No problem.
Yeah, we got your back, bro.
Next thing I know, I'm screwed.
Nah. When's the last time you ate farina?
Farina?
Farina.
Well, I had farina like yesterday. I eat grits. I eat grits all the time.
Okay.
But I don't eat it like you. I eat it like, I put butter and salt in my grits.
Well, I do that.
Oh, I thought you put like sugar and cinnamon.
I also put sugar in there.
Okay.
You gotta have the sugar in there.
You put all of that in there. No, I just do the butter and salt.
You gotta have the salt, you gotta have the butter, and
I started
then you
eating
gotta put in
grits
that sugar.
In the Navy. Like, I had no idea. I'd always heard about grits on TV and stuff. And I was like, what the hell are these things?
Grits on the TV.
And so, yeah, like those old school shows, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, what was the one with Andy Griffith? It's the Andy Griffith show.
The Andy Griffith show?
Yeah.
Wasn't there like 3 other shows he was in?
No, yeah, he was like Matlock, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know any other shows. I know Gomer Pyle. But yeah, those are the shows where Gomer Pyle's a spinoff of Andy Griffith, I think. But those are the shows where they had grits. And like, I'd always heard of it. And then I got to the Navy and they were like, oh, we have grits. I was like, sign me up, man.
Sign me up. You got grits. That's all I need. I
want to try this stuff. And the first time I had it, I was like, this is awesome. I don't know what it.
I can only have the farina kind. I like the farina kind.
I feel like that's the only kind.
No, because when I was in juvie, there was a totally different kind, and it was not good, and it was like fat chunks, and it was a different thing.
Oh, okay.
I think Sam said something in a different episode we were in about it. It's like, but it's different. There's different shit out there. But Farina's, it's it for me.
I think you still have a box of Farina at my house, to be honest. I've never made it because it's like, it's not mine. So.
Shit. I don't know if it's still safe to eat at this point, even though it's just like grains.
I have no idea. I've never prepared grits for myself in any capacity.
Interesting.
No, I've wanted to. Like, I'll look at your box, but it's always on mornings when I don't want to cook for myself.
You look at my box, huh? Okay.
I'll be looking at that box.
He's looking at my box. Speaking of, can I can I burn stuff in your backyard?
Oh, I would love that. I have so much, like, Pierre came over. Mm-hmm. My trees were in his driveway, and he was like, you gotta do something about these trees. And I was like, man, I'm too lazy, dude. I can't.
I want nothing to do with any of that. Pierre.
And it's gonna cost like an arm and a leg. And so he's like, well, what if I split the cost with you? And so he started. The hell? He started. He started like shopping around, right? It was like $525 to like remove 2 limbs from over his driveway.
What?
Yeah. And so eventually he just came over and he's like, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, go for it, man. And he's like, I need you to hold the ladder. I was like,
Wait, what? Wait.
All right, I'll hold the ladder.
Wait, what? No, this doesn't sound like this is going somewhere good.
It went fine.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say like you fell, you went to the hospital.
No, Pierre's
okay.
the man, dude.
All right.
But we cut him down, and then I just have a ton of just sticks. I put some in, and it's not like it's not in like a fire. Like I just threw them into the fire pit.
Okay.
Just stacked on top of each other. And then
there's
there's
a good place to put them.
And then there's like a ton of like, and I think by this point they're seasoned because we did it around September of last year. So yes, I keep like elongating these stories to where it's like the short answer is yes. Like you could come over and make some fires in my backyard.
Well, I got a lot of mail and bullshit and old checks, and
I've been saving shit too.
I can't make a fire here anywhere safely. So it's like,
just give me a day to clear out Harrison's dungles.
Dungle duties. Dungle dude. Man, I am just like craving sitting in a hammock.
A hammock. Oh yeah.
Hammocking around.
I don't know where mine are, so I've also been craving that. I've just been sitting on the porch.
That'd be nice.
The porch is so nice. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's like places where we didn't get screws down, so it's like kind of bulging up. I can take care of that, no problem.
Sure.
But we got the new stairs, and then we finished I had this really old German guy come over and finish it.
Oh no.
I don't know. Maybe he's like Romanian or something. He's European. He's European. I don't know what kind of European, but he is.
All right.
But yeah, so the porch is looking really nice, except for the soffit. Not too good. Still looks like shit, but
soffit.
You just don't look up and you don't think about it. But it's so nice to go out there with a coffee. And then Harrison's such a good dog. He just stays.
Little chub.
He just stays on the porch. I mean, every now and again, he'll like go down 1 or 2 steps, and I got like, Harrison.
Put him in check.
Snap my fingers, and then he comes right back up.
Do you ever get those like things that were living under the porch?
Yeah, there's nothing living under the porch now.
Do you throw fireworks down in there?
No. I did have some fireworks. One of the kids at one of the Ace Hardwares where I worked, he was bringing in fireworks.
To work?
Yeah, they would light them off in the parking lot after work. I was never there, but he gave me 1 pack of like the wolf pack, just the little
little firecracker.
And then the day after, I meant to bring them to my dad's house, but the day after 4th of July, the 5th of July, I set them off in my front yard at like 11 o'clock.
You're not allowed to do math here.
Yeah, it's not much, man. But yeah, how was your 4th of July, man? Did you do anything? Because you usually go up to the lake with your family and stuff.
I usually go up to Lakewood, but my grandpa has died a couple years ago now.
Oh no!
It's usually his birthday, so we go celebrate his birthday and then go to Lakewood Park for the fireworks because he literally lived across the street.
Oh,
but
shit.
Yeah, we haven't gone down there for a while. And then my mom's being all weird with me because of my stepdad, so... And that's usually who we go with because my dad has nothing to do with that side of the family. Yeah. But no, I ended up doing an adult thing, or it just kind of happened, and I just happened to be there. But I'm working for a temp agency, and they're training me, and eventually I'm going to get hired in. Now, this company owns another company that's there, and I could work for either or, but I made it kind of clear I would like to be a manager or whatever. And, shit. What was I just talking about? I just went down.
Fireworks? Or 4th of July?
Oh, yes. So I work for a temp agency, but I'm not hired in yet, but eventually I will be. So on the 4th of July, I was like, hey, the week prior to that, I was like, hey, the holiday coming up, are we getting, any kind of bonus pay or anything special? Because we are, the temp agency. So do we get anything? And he's like, no. But then he was like, well, I was like, whoa. You can't say no and then well. And then he's like, no, well, actually, yes, you do. I was like, what? That is the most confusing answer I've ever gotten. And I was like, okay, so what does that mean? He's like, well, I've been fighting to get this for a while now. But yes, now you get time and a half.
Oh, nice.
And I'm already getting paid pretty decent, and I was getting paid like over 25 an hour.
Damn.
That whole day I was there, it was actually closer to like 30 almost. And if I would have been getting double time and a half, I would have been like 45-ish area an hour. So it's like, oh, I can't wait to get hired on and like get some of these holiday pays. But it was like my first like adult job, holiday pay, decent bullshit kind of thing. Like I was really excited.
Yeah, if my job offered holiday pay, I would have definitely been working.
Yeah.
I too get paid pretty decent, which is part of the reason I'm tolerating all of the crap I've been going through.
That's why people usually do that.
And yeah, but and I just kind of sit there, to be honest. I don't do the pitch. I don't force anybody. I just let them come to me. If they want it, they want it. If they don't, they don't. It's like I'm basically like a greeter at Ace Hardware, except for I get paid way more.
You just have to get them to sign something, or like what is the least you have to do to get paid better or to get something from it?
No, there's no that's another thing. There's no incentives. There's other companies that do the exact same thing, where if you get a set lead, they give you $25. So if they were giving me $25 a lead, I'd be doing this all day, making a fool out of myself.
What does a lead consist of? What do they have to do?
They have to give you their information: name, full name, phone number, address. That's it.
Dude, I already know how you can do this easily and get so much money. If that's all you need.
No, but there aren't any incentives at this place.
But I thought you just said you get $25 for
No,
every
no. That's the other place. That's because okay, so I was working at the movie theater.
Okay.
And there was a bunch of HR bull crap that happened.
Right.
And then they some girls started crying in the lobby and they blamed me. So I was like, fuck this place.
Right.
And so my mom was, because real estate sucks right now. My mom got a part-time job.
That's what I hear.
And she's been doing this shit for 42 years. So it's like, if my mom's got a part-time job, and I've been having part-time jobs because I'm not into sales. Like, if you want something, you're going to buy that shit. I don't have to sell it to you. That's how I feel about that.
Understandable.
So I picked up this job too. My mom got yelled at the Berea, whatever. Berea's had like 100 festivals this year. Like, I can't remember which one it was, but this guy making like $200K a year to sit on his ass comes down and like talks to my mom, and it's like, he just talks down to her, and I hear that and I'm like, fuck this place. And so she quits like 2-3 weeks later because they're not going to give her $1 raise. Because we're already making, like, oh, you're already making $1 over everybody else. And it's like, well, yeah, she's been in sales for 40 years, and I have a business degree.
Yeah, it's like, I know my worth.
It's like, these are just some people who have part-time jobs. Like, there's a difference here. So I just got I was supposed to get that's another thing. I was supposed to get my raise on July 5th. Didn't give it to me because of these stupid numbers. So my mom quit. She went to this other place. The other place where she went, $25 for a set lead. So you get your 19 an hour. Then on top of that, all your leads that get set, which there's a lead and then there's a set lead. A lead is just you gathered all the information. A set lead is they gathered all the information and then that person set an appointment.
I was going to say, if you just found all the dudes and you just had like porn DVDs Like, sir, if you sign up, give us your information, and then just slide it over. Like, I will give you this, the best of Jenna Jameson, 1996.
I'd be more into Riley Reid right now, but
I mean, whatever. This
Lana
is a
Rhoades.
compilation.
Yeah,
2005.
the Lana Rhoades compilation. Dana D. Armand.
It depends what day of the week it is, sir. If you come back Wednesdays,
I watch a lot of porn.
Don't we all?
I probably know more porn stars now that I know like actual actors.
I don't know.
There was a point in time where like I knew way more actors and actresses than I knew porn stars.
All right.
I'm at a point in my life where I know way more porn stars than I know actors and actresses.
Well, okay. Well, I have an idea for the next time you're here. Then I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I have an idea. So
name that porn star.
Oh shit! There's another thing.
Is this a porn star or is this an actress?
Is this a porn star's vagina or is that my hairy anus?
Oh no, I would be able to tell the difference.
Is this a porn star from 1965 or is this my anus? Yeah.
1965 today. This is her vagina in 2022. She was a porn star.
Oh no.
In 1965.
Oh boy. That would be terrible. That would be the worst thing ever.
Or Brian's anus.
Since broccoli and cheddar. On that note, hold on. So I'm glad you said that because hold on, let's see. Let's bring this down a little bit so I can kind of read this and
this is a little awkward.
What's that?
This chair microphone situation.
Well, I mean, this is the first time we've ever tried
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm okay with it. There's a kink. I'm old, man. I'm getting like rivets over here.
Well, I mean, it has a really long mic cord, and that's the camera. We could always move it.
It's okay for now.
All right,
I'll just deal with it.
Okay,
but go along with your thought. I don't want. I've interrupted the flow.
No worries. No worries.
For my own personal sake.
So I'm ready to do some more skits, and I know that.
Oh hell yeah!
I know that you said before that you would like to be involved.
Definitely.
And so what this is, it's a book of a lot of the skits that I have that I kind of want to do.
I used to have one of those.
And I'm going to...
probably still do.
Now, I got... let's see, the best way to describe this without pissing everybody off.
That's tough these days.
Well, okay, so when I worked at Papa John's, there's these two dudes that would possibly be part of these skits as well. And the best way I can describe one of them, and I love this guy to death, but when I first started there, like you look at this dude and he looks like he's mad, angry, and like he's like, just like you don't want to piss this guy off because he'll just like cut off your finger and make you like look him in the eye while he does it. But then come to find out he's one of the funniest motherfuckers up there. But just like at first glance, and when I first saw him, I got scared. Just like, oh, this dude's gonna fuck me up if I just say anything wrong or just piss him off for any reason. And then they're both just like sweet, funny dudes. It's great. So there's a couple in here I already had in mind, but I'm gonna look this over really quick and then hand it over to you, and then you could just I want you to tell me just kind of like what pops out to you.
All right.
I don't know if I want you to say them out loud.
Are they numbered?
No, I might.
I would not like. That's how I usually.
I might just
I don't know why I'm like it.
I'll get a pen or something, and you can just put an R next to it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get it back, and then I'm gonna see what you did, and see if any of those matched up to like the one that. Well, there's like two that I would go to these guys with, and I might even be able to film up at that place if need be. But
the pizza place.
Yes. And
the one in Middleburg Heights.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's
wait.
When you leave here, it's like right down.
Oh,
the
okay.
road.
So it's It's that other pizza place.
It's like 3 minutes
that you worked
down
at
the road.
recently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Most recently. Like, as of before the job I'm at now.
Because we've worked at a ton of pizza places.
That is accurate and correct. But it's just like I was in between jobs and shit, and I didn't want to do Uber because I wanted to kind of stay local because my car's still kind of fucked up. So I didn't want to risk driving an Uber meal. Well, I'm starting to get back on the up and up, so I'm getting some money coming in. So I was going to make an appointment today, but I called too late, and they were closed. But I just need them just to tell me even like what the fuck is wrong with it, and then go from there. Yeah,
such a pain in the ass. I was gonna get. Sorry, I didn't mean.
No, you're good.
But I was going to get my brakes done because I got my rear brakes done like a year ago, maybe more, and they told me that I should get my brakes done in October, but that was like last year, and so I've been meaning to get those done, and then the freaking glass crack happened, so I took care of that because it was like right in my line of vision. So
the front ones, just do them yourself.
The front brakes?
Yeah. The front ones are easy.
Could.
If your back ones are like mine, I would suggest probably not doing them.
I think I have pads. I'm pretty sure I have pads.
Yeah, because there's adjustments you have to do on some of the back ones like mine. And even though mine are self-adjusting, still, like, I don't want to fuck with those. But they say most times, like, you really don't need to replace your rear brakes for, like, ever almost.
That's weird, because, like, that was the first thing I had to replace.
Because they say most of the wear and tear is just, like, on your front brakes.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm, like, metal on metal now. Because I can hear it grinding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But the front ones, man, just like I'm telling you, it's probably really simple. I did my front ones, and then I replaced the rear wheel bearings on my car.
See, I'm good at taking things apart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at putting them back together. Like, there's just a disconnect in my brain. Like, I mean, certain things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm weary of that. Like, I'm really good at taking things apart.
Well,
not like when, and I can like set stuff up to where like, okay, I know this goes here, but then there's like just one thing you got to do, and I can't fucking do it, and it just frustrates the hell out of me. So I give up.
Well, the front brakes aren't that bad. You definitely need a couple things, but those are really, really easy to do. And if you get them from like a place like AutoZone, those things are like lifetime. So as soon as they wear out again, you just take them up there, grab brand new ones. You give them the old ones, like, here you go.
Oh, no shit.
And then they're like, here you go. And then you just put them back on. And the more you do it, the easier it's going to get.
Well, yeah. And I mean, the car stuff I'm usually like really good at.
Like, but it's really simple. You just take the tire off, and
I've done radiators and radiator fans and all. Radiators are really easy though, from what I've heard.
I think it's like 2 screws, and then you pull the thing right off.
Huh.
And then you can just pull little things out, put the new ones in there. But that's when you need like a.
Well, then I'm gonna look into that for sure.
It's really not bad.
Yeah.
But the back ones, I wouldn't fuck.
But do you gotta take the tire off at all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta take the tire off.
But I was hoping that you were gonna say no. I don't know why.
Man, you gotta take the tire off, and then there's just like 2 or 3 screws, and then you lift the thing off the rotor.
Yeah.
And then you just pull the pads out, and then you put the new ones back in. But you gotta kind of, because they're thicker, you gotta kind of like compress them. So it's good to have like a vice grip or thingy.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they're called, but whatever. But like squeeze them open.
The clamp or like a vice grip? Yeah, no, a vice grip.
I don't think that's what it's called. Like a C clamp. There we go.
A C clamp. Okay.
Yeah, because I had a C clamp on. I put the new brake in, and it's the side where it has that pushes out, and you just like slowly tighten it, and it opens it up a little bit, and then you could actually slide it over, put those 3 screws back in, put your tire back on.
That sounds simple.
It's like one of the easiest things to do, like on the car. It seems complicated, but I'm telling you, man, especially.
No, I mean, it never seemed that complicated, but I've always just I've always just taken it to a shop, and I know they're fucking price gouging, but I just do it anyway because it's so much easier.
I get it. But that's one of the things that when I had the Birchwood house, that's one of the things that I actually pulled the car in my garage, kind of used the shitty jack that came with the car and raised it up, took the tire off.
You didn't even have the jack stands?
No, I didn't have anything. I just did one side at a time.
Damn.
But yeah, just jacked it up, pulled the tire off.
Yeah, but
took the thing off.
You know my driveway. My driveway.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do it in that driveway at all. That's the thing that sucks. It's like,
I might do. Yeah, I'll probably take it to my mom's house or some shit.
But it's not that bad. Yeah.
No, that's a good idea because I was gonna. It was gonna cost like the same thing that the windshield costs, if not more, to take it to a shop. So I'm gonna look into that because I could probably
just like you need a C
save
clamp,
a ton of fucking money.
Yeah,
I have C clamps. I have all the tools I need.
Well, you need a big enough one that can like go around the brake pad and the thing and like be able to close it.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the C clamps you had.
It just looks like a C. Yeah. No, maybe. But then the only other thing I would suggest is having some kind of metal so when you pull the thing off the rotor, you can like hang it from your car. Because you have to hang it from something while you pull the pads out and do something so it doesn't break your brake line. So just like a C-clamp, the thing to take your tire off the car.
See, but if my mom sees me doing this, she's going to want me to do it to her car all the time.
Be like, hey, look, $100.
No charge. Nah, I can't charge my mom.
$300 off what I owe you. Per tire.
I do owe her a shit ton of money.
There you go, bro. Sure. Just be like, look, this is a tough job. You want me to do that? It's like $300 off what I owe you. Make your time count and worth something, bro.
Yeah, but with family, I never
That's
charge
the family
my family
discount,
anything.
Bro.
I never ever like. My dad's constantly asking me to do things.
Oh, I help my dad out, man.
Sure thing, Pop. I got you.
I feel it.
I'll drive to the middle of nowhere and pick up a
blue meth
and outside. Yeah. Maybe back in like the 80s, that would be my dad, but not anymore.
Let's get some blue meth and play that Ninja Gaiden for NES.
Nah, my dad. The only video game my dad likes is Pokemon. He used to, every time we talk about video games, he's like, all I know is that when I play with Patrick and Ronnie, they'd play for like 30, 40 minutes, and then all of a sudden they'd hand me the controller. I'd be done in a second.
Yeah, that's right, you old fuck. This is how this happens. We are younger and smarter and quicker. You will never win. You will never beat us. Pretty much.
Hey, Pop, no, you want to press B there? Okay, give me the controller.
That makes me want pizza.
Pizza?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know what you said, but it sounded like pizza to my brain.
Oh, Pop. I said Pop. I call my dad Pop.
That could have been it.
Pops. Because I'm
a
kid from the 50s.
Wait, can I do this? All right. So I'm going to...
Either.
Okay. No, I wanted to double check. I muted it.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I muted it on purpose because
you saw the panic go across my face.
You're like, oh, nothing. But that was the point. But so pop your headphones off just one ear for a second, and I'm gonna mute it. And I just want you to hear this one segment. It's funny. But I don't want to say it over the air because it's going to make a really funny comedy sketch. So I'm going to mute it right now. We'll be right back in like 5 seconds.
Oh, so we're not doing the thing where I put an R next to things?
No, you're still going to do it. But I just want to say it.
Okay.
I'm itching to. I'm Frode, and I just read it, and it's so funny.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
I almost just said it.
Yeah, no, all right.
Now.
Yeah, see, it's like you wanted to say that. I'll explain that in more detail later, not on the show. But that I forgot about that, and that's like, I want to look at this before I give it to you, and that was the first thing I saw. I was like, oh man, I just want to say that out loud just once, but just
it's ridiculous.
The situations that will go with this, it can be really good.
I feel like I've said that in a conversation.
We have that actually came from Ian. And the dude that that
rest
buddy,
in peace, dude.
Yeah, him. It actually came from him because he would say that all the time.
I think, I remember. Okay, now it's bringing back memories.
So I have a couple ideas for that, but I forgot that was a thing. But it is like when you see it, it's just like you want to scream it. But I'm just curious to see if you're gonna. And some of these, I guess, when you read them, they'll be self-explanatory. Some of these, when you see them, you're gonna be like, "What does this even mean?" And I'm probably gonna have to break them down.
How are you gonna be entertaining the people while I'm reading?
What do you mean? The same way you're entertaining them right now, bro. The same exact way.
I don't know. Hey, what does this say on my shirt here?
What
you think that just says Dragon Ball Z?
It's probably just like this white guy thinks. I don't know. It probably says something bad about the wearer of the shirt. Like, he doesn't know what this says. Don't tell him.
Yeah, baby.
We stole all of his information when he bought this shirt.
Well, I bought it from Walmart.
See, they got you, bro.
Walmart's got everybody.
Oh man, it's another funny one. I forgot about that. This one can be done so easily. But we would need more than just me and you. Or we're gonna have to dress up in a lot of different outfits. But this one especially is gonna need a bunch of people.
That could be fun.
It is fun.
We could do it that way.
Dude, it is fun, especially when I got to be my dad with the fucking dry erase marker on my face. That felt so good. But it didn't feel good until I saw it on the video, just like that. Yeah, I feel really good about that right now. It was great. But oh man,
that was wonderful. And shout out to John too for his awesome acting.
Oh man, I want to get Rido over here, and he's really concerned about image and blah blah blah, which I understand with whatever he does. But I told him, it's like, well, cool, I have a mask for you to put on, but if that's not enough, go get a pair of pantyhose and just put it over your face first, and then put the mask on over that. It's like no one's gonna know who you are. Like,
you might recognize his voice.
Well, it's cool. I could fucking disguise it with one of these iPads.
I know.
Because I have a whole nother microphone on here. Oh, is it on? Did I turn this on? Oh, no. It's not on.
We went over this earlier.
Yeah, we sure did. But I could, give him something like that and send it there and just change his voice the whole time. But it's like, I will have things on, like, this screen for you to read. And that's just, you realize, just something silly, but I want to get him involved, and it's a little more in depth. Oh my god, this one too. Like, oh my god, I want to talk about all of these right now. But it'd just be better if you saw it, because if I talk about it, it's fucked up. And even, you as the listener,
you'll be spoiling everything.
Yeah, you as the listener, even me explaining it, it's like, cool, it'll still paint a picture, but I'd rather you just see it first and be like, what the fuck? Because this one especially is one of those, just like, the first skit I put out is one of those, like, what the fuck kind of skits. When you see what actually it is and what it's about, which is on my YouTube at the moment, B-COLESLAW. Look for the guy in the bear onesie.
Do you have any, like, comments? How many views does that one have?
That one shot up into the hundreds in less than like a week, I think.
That's
something
hilarious.
Like that.
I know. John K. He would watch your videos like daily.
Yeah,
I remember him telling me he watched it. He watched In the House like.
That's a good video.
Constantly, it is a good video. It's a good song too. It's catchy.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna.
Wait, are you just this one?
Yeah, just like that. but like that one, just go up to.
I mean, but is that a sketch or is that an idea for the show? But I mean, because if we're on Twitch, they could ask you things live.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. And the cool thing is, like, go downtown, do it, just like talk to just live Clevelanders.
I mean, that's interesting. But we could, again, we could do that live, like.
Oh, I understand.
During the day.
I understand. But just the title of that, and just like I already can see what I would even put up there.
I mean, it is a good title.
Oh my god, there's so many. And some of these only a few people can know about, and they have to be the antagonists to everybody else, which are friends and family, which cannot know about it, which just have to be the victims, basically.
So like pranks, like
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, this is okay. You know what? I'm gonna give this to you.
You want me to mark them?
Hold on. Let me see how many pages we got of these skits going on here. Oh my god, it goes all the way over here. Oh my god. All right.
Damn. I just stopped writing down ideas. I have a ton of ideas myself, but
let me go get a pen. Hold on.
Gonna have to make Harrison not sleep in the room tonight.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna have to make the dog sleep out in the living room.
Why?
So I don't have a fucking kink in my neck in the morning. Maybe I should sit this way.
What do you mean? Oh, because he kicks you out the bed?
Oh man, yeah. Well, no, I mean he's been sleeping on he sleeps on like the couch, but sometimes like in the middle of the night he'll have nightmares, so he'll jump in my bed.
So yeah, even if you don't know what they are, if they sound like you'd be really interested in doing it, put an R by it. There's lots of pages. Some of them, some of them might be weird. So what Ron is looking at right now is my book of just like, I sat there for a while and I just thought of the craziest shit. Like a lot of crazy shit goes through my mind, goes through my brain. If you're my friend, and if you know me, then you are aware that I'm a weird thinking kind of dude. But a lot of these ideas, just even the title alone is hilarious for some of these. And to know,
I don't know what that means.
but to see some of these and not know what it's about, and then to get filled in later, it'll be interesting. But
I'm gonna put an exclamation point against the next to the ones that I really.
Okay.
So there's an R with an exclamation point when it's like, oh yeah, I definitely want to see this.
Like, okay. Because Ron wanted to be part of the other one, but due to just like scheduling and everything else with everybody else that was supposed to be in there for these parts, I had to kind of jump on it and do it myself, and I just wanted to get it out there, get the ball rolling. And after watching the skit about 20,000 times myself, and there's a lot I'd change and do differently, but it's just a step in the right direction because that's how you get better. You do some shit, you might not be happy with it, and you kind of do it better the next time. But in that book he has is the future of being on this show, so future comedy stuff. So I just gave it to him, and with not even knowing what some of this means, it's like, hey, if any of this sticks out, write your name next to it so I know you want to be part of it. And I was telling him there's two in there specifically that I have in mind for a couple of the dudes I work with. And I want to see if he picks those ones. But either way, there's a lot of good stuff in there, and some of them could be really really easy to do. There's some that are just so easy to do that we can bust a couple out right away. And there's some that's gonna take a little time and some extra people. But I look forward to doing this because I had fun just going crazy on the first skit. But with these other ones that are coming out, it'll be just as fun, just as good. Gonna make our own music, film it ourselves, write the script if needed ourselves. We'll figure it out. But we'll be bringing you some more of that good stuff sooner than later, though. But it's great because some of these skits have to be done without the other people knowing anything about it. Like they're not allowed to be part of it until it's over, and then it's like, hey, by the way, it's just a joke, or hey, just so you know, I recorded all that and I'm gonna use it in a skit. Is that cool? I can then kind of explain the situation afterwards, but they can't know about it. It has to be absolute genuine. I don't like that fake bullshit. So for some of these, it's gonna be it's gonna take time to film some of these. Like
some of these, I need an explanation.
Yeah, oh, I know. Believe me, I understand. And some and some of them are kind of hardcore to the point where like we'll have to film some of these and then we'll have to kind of stop for a while and let it kind of like die down and then film some more and then let it die down again and then film some more. So some of these are going to take like over almost maybe like a year to film just to get that genuine real thing going. But it's, once we get it started, there's no stopping it. So it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting. But yeah, so some of these things that I have written down, I have kind of like a little summary next to.
I've seen this one.
Okay, I'm sure.
So they say great minds think alike. Somebody's doing this one.
No, I don't doubt it.
It's adorable.
I don't doubt it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're talking about, but I believe it. Put an A by it for adorable, so I know what you're talking about. But yeah, so some of these that I wrote down have little summaries by them, like, here's the title. This is what it's gonna be about. Some of them I just wrote down the title because if you've seen the show, you see my memory, how it just like I'll just drop something in mid thought, just like, wait, what was I talking about? So yeah, you seen them? Seen some of them? See me? Yeah, there's some gold gems in there for sure. There's some just like, yeah. And again, there's some that's just gonna take some time. But I promise you, most of these.
I'm trying not to be too liberal with my R's because there's a lot of good stuff here.
All right.
Okay. I'm holding back.
Hey, whatever, bro. Hey, I mean.
So if you see something and you're like, why didn't that get an R? It's because I started off being really liberal with the R's, and then I was like, okay, I can't just put an R next to everything.
It, bro. If you like it, you like it. That's all there is. There's no rhyme or reason. I don't care, and I need people to be part of all these things. So don't.
No, it's just because there's a lot of good ideas here. Mm-hmm. It's just that like, I don't want to be that yes guy who's just got an R next to everything.
Whatever, dude. If you like them all, you like them all. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I don't know. But yeah.
Is this what I think it is?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're, like that. You're way over there. You're looking at stuff. I don't know what you're looking at. Maybe. Possibly. There's a lot of shit going on in there. Yeah, there's a lot.
What does that mean?
There's a lot of things in there.
What does this mean?
I don't know.
I'm going to put an R next to it.
Okay. All right. See
this whole page. I just want to put a big R on it.
All right.
It's hilarious.
Roger that. Yeah, so as you can see, maybe from watching Ron look at this notebook on the other side of the screen, that there might be some good ideas on there. There might be some things that will make you laugh, make you question life, make you question why you're even watching the show or listening.
What? Okay, that's I don't know.
A lot of weird shit going on in that book, but I promise you,
how frode were you?
I don't.
Like,
I don't know.
It's like, some of this is hilarious, but then it's like, it's funny, but it's like weird funny.
Yep. Yep. Sometimes you gotta get a little weird with life. So, this is what we have to look forward to.
This whole page is gold. Dude.
All right.
This one,
I'll take it.
I'm just gonna put an R in the top.
R circled, R squared. Ron approves. R plus plus. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm really excited to get this going. And now that I got this 4K camera too, depending on where I go or how we do it, we could film with this 4K camera.
Oh, you got a 4K camera?
That's what the
Brio, yeah.
That's what the Brio is.
I think I have that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it looks exactly like my camera.
And
I don't know if mine was 4K or if it was just.
Well, if it's a Brio, it's a 4K Ultra HD webcam.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really expensive, but.
Yeah, $200.
I didn't really put a lot of research into it either. I just
what? You were just like, here's a bunch of money. I don't know if this is good or not.
I went, hey, what's the best camera you guys got?
Mm.
And they went, oh, it's definitely this one. And I knew because like if he was just like, oh, it's this one, but he was like, oh, it's this one. I love it, and like he was like practically jizzing, telling me about it.
I'm feeling it. Interesting. But yeah, so, and even actually I've noticed doing a side-by-side, and it's only because I don't know how to set the Brio up correctly yet, but a side-by-side with my iPhone 12 Pro and my Brio, they're both really close, but it almost looks like the iPhone 12 Pro is a little bit better video quality wise, but again, I haven't really fucked too much with the settings on the Brio.
Yeah, you probably just gotta mess with the settings because you're right. I mean, I don't have a great view, but I can see like some like pixels. Oh no, well, I see what that is. That's the candle. The candle.
Well, it's like not that. Also, I zoomed in and cropped. I cropped the video, so it's only on you, and I zoomed in on you.
Right.
So that's why it's a little hazy and fuzzy. But also, you're in like no light, kind of almost, and that thing makes it look like there's a light on.
That way, because when there's light on me, my hair disappears.
Well, the whole thing about this camera is it's in low light situations. It makes it look like the light's on. Like right now, it doesn't look like you're in the dark. It looks like you're in a room with a light on. But really, there's no light. Too. Oh no, I mean that wouldn't matter. But
you can tell it's flickering.
Yeah, I guess you can. But,
Ron by candlelight.
Ron by candlelight. He will touch your butthole just right.
That's true. That's true.
Ron by candlelight. That makes me want a Dairy Queen Blizzard for some reason.
Your mind goes to some weird places, dude.
Dude,
you make weird leaps, man.
Just imagine a Reese cup
in your butthole.
Blizzard, nah. No, I can't eat it in there. Even though Cartman can, part of me wants to try, but I know it's not real.
Oh, I was thinking like, never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
We could go there, bro. That's what the show's for. We save it for the show.
This is like beyond inappropriate.
For who?
For everyone.
Okay, all right.
Well, I can't say all the things that go on in my head.
Well, all right.
I have to keep the floodgates on.
All right. Well, you know you best.
I was thinking about a certain someone we may or may not have been speaking about before the show, and putting it in their butthole, they, them, and eating it that way.
I just flashed back to when I possibly have had a threesome with a crackhead.
I may or may not have heard that story, and it's very funny. And your balls may or may not have been in someone's face.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, there's a weird flashback.
That's why I can't do threesomes with another guy. Like, no, thank you, sir.
You just don't want to be on the bottom.
I don't want to be sword fighting either.
You just don't want to be on the bottom, bro. That's all, because sweat happens and drips happen.
Yeah, all of that.
You don't want to be on the bottom is all.
You got to be strategic.
Yeah.
But you can't. I mean, in the moment, you're like, how did I get here? Why?
You know how you got there. You're just like, anyway, I gotta be, touch it. Just touch it, please.
It's just a subconscious thing.
I will do a backwards somersault. I will try it. I can't do it, but I will try it. Just touch it once and I'll try it. Give me the courage. Touch it.
What, dude?
I've thought of so many other funny things.
This fits in with what we're talking about right now.
I don't doubt it. Because I literally just said, I just thought of a couple skits as we were talking. Just like, oh man, I got a couple ideas that I should probably write down. But that's what I mean, man. We got some gold coming.
Oh, that one looks bad. I like that.
We got some gold on the way.
I do. I like these. I'm not gonna put an R next. It just seems like that's logical. Like, we should just do that. I'm not gonna put an R next to it.
All right, that's fine. Well, this has been a good show already. We're at an hour in. We're an hour into it. Me and Ron both work at 10 in the morning tomorrow.
That's it. Yeah, but my job is very. I literally don't do anything.
Well, here's the thing now about what I'm doing tomorrow is I'm not even driving my car anymore. I drive there, so I have to get there, obviously. But I told them that, until I fix my car, I can't drive it really. Yeah. So they're like, so are you not working with us because you don't want to drive your car and you can't drive, or because you just don't want to drive at all? I was like, well, no, if I had a car, I would drive, but I don't have one that I could use for that. And they're like, well, what if we gave you one? It's like, yeah, that's fine. So now, I'm driving somebody else's car. So, like, being sleepy behind the wheel of someone else's car, driving for, like, 5 hours, 6 hours. I mean, that could get dangerous, maybe. Depending on how much sleep a motherfucker gets. But, nah, I should be alright.
Oh, shit.
But I do want to start filming some of these skits, and I was actually today supposed to go up to the pizza place and talk to those dudes about being in these skits, but I forgot. And
I was giving you the R stamp of approval.
All right, okay.
Oh, that's all of them.
No, there's one after the yellow. Did you pass the yellow?
I passed the yellow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's just like a cluster of them. And then I think it just ends.
This is notes from a really long time ago.
All right.
But yeah.
So, all right, let's.
Here you
go.
There's like R's everywhere. There's R's everywhere.
All right. Why is it like I didn't move that much? All right, let's see what we got here.
All right.
Oh, piss.
Like I said, I couldn't not put an R next to a lot of things. I was like, oh man.
I gotta make sure these aren't readable.
Oh, I don't think they can read. Well, it's possible.
It's possible. Oh wait, did I not go far enough forward? Oh, I did not. Oh shit, BK. Okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely BK. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So right now, Ron, I gave him this book of ideas. and I told them to write down what she would be interested in doing and what she liked. And that's what I'm looking at right now.
Hopefully they can hear you because you're not very close to the mic.
Oh, they can hear. Wait, hold on. Stop talking. Wait, yeah, I know you're not talking, but see, I can. I can see the levels right there, and it's going into the yellow.
Oh, okay.
Almost to the red. That's us.
Wait, so okay, I see it too. I'm the one who's quiet. That's the problem.
Nah, no, we're both good. We're both really good, and I actually have things kind of set up, almost professional at this point, because I've had to do it so many times, and I fucked with it so many times, and like I said last night, I even watched a video about it, so now it's like I kind of have a way better understanding, but
this has made me want to play Spider-Man so bad.
Dude, I mean, feel free, bro.
Nah.
I mean, not right at this moment. You know what's crazy though? With the PS5, you know, they hype up the ray tracing. It's so cool. It's like, yeah, I guess it's cool, but I just not that long ago, but more recently, I switched it because there's two modes. You could either do the ray tracing and it has some other thing with it, or you could go the other mode where you get like 50 to 60 frames per second, and the game loads faster, and it's like, so I did that, and man, swinging through the city is so much different. You're so fast, and because the game is slower because it has to load that shit and load the ray tracing, and so when you swing through it, you know, you can only swing so fast as Spider-Man. But when you turn that off and do the other mode, you are flying through the city. As you know, I would imagine it's more so that's how it would be, I would think. But it's like, damn, man, this
I don't
is a
think
huge
I've played
difference
it on my PS5, but
Well-
I still just have the PS4 version.
Well, dude, this is one of those. This is one of the newest TVs out. Like, 'cause
Oh
my-
yeah, you mean your TV, not the PS5?
no, the PS5.
Oh,
But this is like one of the
that's what I
newest
thought you were talking about.
newest TVs out, and it's super crazy, like Neo something LED.
This looks so crisp. I'm always so jealous of your freaking TVs.
But you need to try
Drives me crazy.
You need to try the game on this TV because it's fucking insane looking.
I definitely want to.
Oh well, we will. We'll do it because it's almost time to end the show.
What?
Well, it's almost time. I mean, we're an hour and 8 minutes in, so we
Seriously?
got about 22 minutes left of just like talking,
It seriously does not
possibly-
feel like we've been doing this for that long.
and then possible jam time. And I still haven't even looked at all this. Oh man, I wish I could explain this one to you right now because it's so fucked up and funny.
Yeah, some of them I didn't put an R next to it because I didn't know what you meant.
And I'm sure when you read this one, you thought it, because anybody that would read this would think, oh, that's what that is. Well, yeah, that's what that is, but there's just some fucked up shit behind it, and oh, okay.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
That's exactly what I mean.
Let me see.
It's like this one. Okay, alright, so. So
I mean, how would I figure that out from
You
what
would.
you wrote?
you wouldn't have. That's the funniest part.
I want to rescind my R. I don't think we can do that. I just thought it was what it said.
I know.
It was like, yeah, no, that sounds cool. Like, he's good at that. We should have that as part of the show. But with
It would
all
be.
of that, it's
it
just
would
like,
be. It would be. Or it's just
how
like,
would we do that?
or if
We'd
it's
have
just-
to. I mean, we'd have to do some things.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Wait. Take your thing out really quick. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, this is a workaround right there.
Yeah, I think that you'd be able to get away with.
But I think.
I mean, on these platforms.
Well, not on
really
YouTube. Not on YouTube. That's why I want to get a website going and be able to just do it on that'll be
okay.
That'll be like the subscriber content. Like, hey, you want to see these? Like, this is you got to subscribe and pay to see this premium content.
I don't know who,
dude. Well, first of all, here's what we got to get some of these out there.
I'd have to see that before I it seems really funny in my head, but I just don't know how we pulled that off.
Oh, I do.
Even if we had our own space on the internet, even if it was behind a firewall,
we can do whatever we want. We're allowed to do that.
Are we?
Yeah. Why wouldn't we be allowed to do that?
I don't know.
Are we not adults?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Why wouldn't we be able to do that?
It would be. It would be funny. It would be funny.
Dude, they show fucking dicks on Netflix for Jackass and stuff.
That's true. I mean, I did just get a face full of Chris Hemsworth's ass. Not too.
As an example,
ago.
Maybe that answers your
Spoiler
question.
alert. But I think that's in the previews.
Mm-hmm. So I want to get a website, so I know that some of these are just going to be...
Have you looked any further into doing that?
No, because of just my financial situation and moving and everything.
You can do the research though.
I want to get settled in, get things together, hook shit up, kind of get into this job. And it's all right, cool. And there's a lot of shit I still got to learn with this job, but I'm doing pretty good. But I wanna start doing some of this shit. But by the time we get to some of these crazier ones, I would imagine by then I'll have a site up. And also
the crazier ones.
Also, some of these are gonna be like TikTok videos. Some of them are going to be
you definitely
shorts.
Can't do that on TikTok.
Well, I understand that. But again, those will be the ones that get people to be like, wait a minute, hold up. And it's like, hey, you can go to this website. And it's like, to see these, you got to be, a buck a month or something, whatever. But
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Oh man, there's a lot of other things.
That is hilarious.
There's a lot of other things too I want to tell you about that I don't want to do over any of this.
On the show, yeah, I got you. Some of those don't seem like sketches so much as just
man, I can't
segments of the show.
I can't believe you didn't put an R next to this.
Is that the page where I put the R in the top of the top? No, there's not an R with a circle.
No.
I think that's where I started getting more conservative with my R's, because it was like, okay, I just put 50 R's on here. I'm gonna stop.
And I think if I explained a couple of these to you, you'd really dig them. Some of these are just gonna be really funny. Oh man.
Yeah, some of them I just didn't, and then sometimes I didn't understand where you were going with it, so I just was like, okay, I can't give you an R if I don't know what's going on here. That's probably the page I put the R in the top right corner. There's definitely I'm pretty sure 2 pages I put an R just in the top right corner.
So the first one you put an A next to?
Yeah.
That's going to be a hardcore fucked up segment.
No, come on.
Yeah.
What? No way. That's the one I was like, people do this already. Like, it's adorable when they do this. Like, they have them explain what's going on. You have to elaborate that, because
I know.
There's no way that I don't know. I mean, I won't be corrupting anybody.
I understand. We will. The way it would be filmed would be perfectly fine, but the way that it would be cut together would be the most fucked up shit in the universe. So So, well, yeah, it has to be explained for sure.
People are so lost right now listening to us.
I understand, and you should be, but I hope you are equally excited.
If you're listening, hopefully you're entertained by our ambiguity.
Oh, here's the R circled where you liked them all.
Yeah, there's 2 pages where I liked them all.
And the other one with Sam down here. Yeah, that'll be another one of those.
Get out of here.
But instead of,
I was just like, okay, let's do this on the show.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was more to
it. Oh man, I want to say these and just talk around about it, laugh about all these, which we will most likely do at the end of the show, because I'm gonna be making some pierogies. He'll probably be playing some Spider-Man, wanting to know what the fuck some of these are even about.
Yeah. Okay. So the future looks crazy. From what he's explaining to me, we're gonna be doing some crazy shit. They're not even like skits all the time. Some of it, I mean, I guess after you've explained it to me, it is like a skit, like it's a planned thing. It's hilarious. I'm a little weary on how we're gonna be able to get this out to the watchers. I guess
gotta get a.
Are you guys fans? I don't know.
Get a website. Well, that's what TikTok is for. I feel like if we get some of these shorts out onto TikTok, and that brings them to the site, like, wait, what's the title of this video?
Yeah.
It's like 50 cents. 50 cents, you could watch it.
So isn't that like what OnlyFans is?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just a really bad example. But just having a website, have premium content videos.
I feel like you could do that on OnlyFans.
Probably.
Because, like, it's not... Like, I used to think that OnlyFans was, like, porn. It's totally not. Like,
I saw a dude just playing guitar.
Yeah, there's just, like... It's
weird.
Like, literally what it is, like, if you're a fan of something, you can just go watch it. I was so thrown off, because, like, I was watching that's exactly what happened. I watched somebody on TikTok and they're like, go see my OnlyFans. I was like, I'm not going to go see your OnlyFans.
I don't want to see your butthole wink at me.
And then I was like, well, this guy can't be doing porn. So curiosity got the best of me. And sure enough, it was just him. Like, some videos were like behind a paywall, and then no, he wasn't spreading
behind a paywall.
He was like, he had like content behind the paywall, but then he had other content, and it wasn't like nothing was pornographic. It was just him like teaching guitar, and then like his more advanced lessons were behind a paywall. So
interesting.
So OnlyFans might be the place.
I don't know. Because that's like, isn't that live stuff? It's not.
No, that's all. It's all recorded, and then they just have some videos behind a paywall. But you probably have to pay like a percentage to. I don't know how any of that shit.
Everybody wants their cut for sure.
Yeah, I don't know how any of that stuff works. I don't know how YouTube's monetized. I don't know how any of that monetized stuff works. But
me neither.
I'm sure they get a percentage.
Do me a favor and pick that bass up for a second.
Bass. Which one?
The bass.
There's 2 basses.
There's 2 bass. Well, the one I changed the battery in. The one and take this. I think you're gonna need that cord.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Do you have any idea when the last time?
No, I don't. I don't have any idea, to be honest. I'm gonna have to figure out which 11 it looks like.
Oh man, that friend.
Yeah, Stranger Things was awesome. That's why I met like this new job. Like, I'm a night owl, and this new job it's like 9 to 5, so it's not even that early, but it's still early enough for me to like fuck with me. But I wasn't able to do the show because after work sometimes I'll eat and just want to go into pass out mode. But I started watching that show, and then I went into pass out mode after I watched all of it and missed doing the live show. So, I try to do it Fridays. I try to be there, but sometimes I'm just not that great. Oh, I don't doubt it. But yeah, once you get done tuning that, I will. I think I might have a drum beat in there, but we'll start it fresh. I'll erase it right now. But ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to that time for live music. We got about 9 minutes roughly left of the show. Usually we talking bullshit for about an hour and a half, and then we jump into some music. So right now Ron's giving the bass a tune. That's the one thing I forgot to do before the show today is kind of set it up. So we'll see what we could do live. Live. Try to fucks with it a little bit before we get going. But yeah, I think Ron, I have it set up so me and you can hear the metronome. They will not. And then I'll just start in a simple key like C or E, something like that. But so ladies and gentlemen, I hope from Ron's reactions to looking at the skit list, I hope you guys are a little excited for what's to come. There is some fucked up shit in there. And keep in mind, this is comedy. This is supposed to be funny stuff. None of it's real. How I'm gonna film everything is completely legal and legit and allowed to be done. But keep in mind, movie magic. I'm gonna cut that shit into pieces and reattach it together to form something most definitely fucked up. And that shit you're gonna have to pay to see if you want to see it, unfortunately. And I promise you, it will be equally as funny as fucked up. So it'll be surprising to see which of my friends, if any, want to do some of these, which is kind of why I had Ron look at them and kind of put ours next to the ones he was interested in. So, maybe it's just me and Ron. Maybe it's me and a bunch of people doing shit. We'll see. But, we're gonna start. We're gonna pick one. Or I'm gonna pick one, and then, we're gonna formulate a plan and just, get it started one way or another. And I'm pretty sure I might be able to film in the parking lot of my new job, which would be kind of cool for a different skit, or even for just kind of like a quick segue in between different parts of it. Anyway, none of this matters to you yet, but you'll see. Um, I'm really excited, and I almost got Sam to be on the show today. I got to see him today. It was good to see him. Like, it just sucks because when I lived at the Birchwood house, I was kind of far away from everybody just being there. But now I'm just like another probably 10 minutes from that exit. So it's like a little further away, and just, everybody's schedule. It's like, it's a bummer, but it was nice to hang out, have Sam and Ron here, chill with my bros. And I'm always happy to have someone on the show with me. And again, I'm about to make some pierogies after this. We're gonna do a little jam, and I want Ron to see this Spider-Man game on this TV because I have one of those new Neo QLEDs or something. It's something crazy. I don't know what it is, but it's like the next generation. My TV broke from Best Buy, so they gave me all my money back. Well, credit wise, and I just reinvested it in a TV. Put a couple extra hundo down with my Best Buy credit card that I just got. So I got all these points too on top of that, but it's just like this, and it was a crazy sale going on. So I also got a deal on it, but it was still really expensive. But playing the Spider-Man game on there, especially when it's in the fast mode, like, holy piss, it looks so good. Looks so good. So I'm probably gonna cook some pierogies. It's gonna be good because I got some Supreme Munchos going on. Oh, I gotta turn this on. How are we looking on the tuning over there? We still got about 5 minutes left. It's tuned?
Yeah, it's tuned, but it doesn't seem to want to stay.
Okay.
It's tuned, but it doesn't seem to want to stay tuned.
Alright, well let's just activate it real quick. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Is it plugged in, turned up? Playing stuff. I think that was the issue before, like the buzz or something. Let me see if I can. Alright.
Yeah, these strings always. Guy who replaced the B string's always been screwed up. Guy who replaced the nut didn't do it very good.
Rip, play it again really quick. Alright, hold on a second. So we're here. Oh, I could probably cancel that out. Hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna rock out, and then we'll catch you on the flip side. I just want to add a compressor. Just keep doing your thing. Oh, this is the drums. Oops. Wonder why. We keep playing. Weird. Is there a way we could change pickups on that? Is there a pickup thingy? What is that thing? Now play it really quick now that we don't hear it. I might be able to work with that, hold on. Because I know that's heavy bass. Let's see if I can bring it down a little bit. That's not... Let's see... I need to put a limiter on as well. Sorry. Okay. Alright, I mean, you can keep going. Can you play one more time? Oh, I gotta turn it up. I see. That's why we couldn't hear this. Alright, you can keep playing. Because I wasn't able to hear this stuff before. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I've been zoning out trying to get this to happen. This sounds pretty decent, so we're gonna start jamming out. I'll get a drum beat, and then I'll play to it. Let me see that tuner. I'm gonna hear from my guitar while we play. Hold on, wait, let me start it up. I'm gonna do a new drum beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We're probably going to leave you now, but just know, it's very personal. Just kidding. Come back next time, whenever that may be.
My nuts. See, it wasn't bad, bro.